In this video, I'm going to show you a really cool dual Katana Samurai build that you can get really early on in the game before you do any of the bosses actually. Now these make use of the two katanas in the game, Moonveil and Meteoric Ore. Now the Moonveil is our main-handed one, it's the one we're going to be using our Ashes of War on, which makes it do these cool magic slashes that just, dude, it's just too epic. So let me start out by taking you to where Moonveil weapon is found. So this is roughly early on in the game. You don't have to do any bosses to actually get to this area. You can see the starting area is just to the left over here. We're just going to follow along this road over here. And you're going to go into like the red scary area here. You have to approach it from this side because it's on top of the mountain instead of on the green side. So you got to go up here. And when you're up here, you're going to see the cave entrance looking like this. So what you're going to do here is you're actually going to jump on the ledges here to get all the way down. What you're actually aiming for is to get to the end of this dungeon to where the boss is. Now when you go through these doors, this boss is a little difficult to beat, so maybe be a little bit leveled up and have a good weapon to actually fight this guy here, because getting the Moonveil weapon might be a little hard because you have to defeat this guy to get it. Once you've managed to defeat it, you will get the Moonveil weapon as well as a dragon heart, so good luck for getting that. So the way the Moonveil works is when you hold the Ashes of War button, it will kind of put you in a stance where you have your katana sheathed, and when you press the normal attack, you will do like this outward slash like this that I'm going to show you right now. And if you do a heavy attack instead from the Ashes of War kind of stance, you will do a slash directly down in front of you, like this. You should know that you'll be upgrading these weapons with somber smithing stones because they're both special weapons. You can't change the Ash of War feature on either of them. You just upgrade them with somber smithing stones to as high as you can get them, and you'll do some crazy damage. You obviously need a bunch of intellect, you'll need some dexterity and strength too. Now to get the other blade, which isn't a must-have, it just looks cooler having two katanas, you can also get it fairly early on. So just south of the location where you were earlier, you're going to come to this crypt over here on this side in that same red area, just south where like you were earlier for the other cave, for the Moonveil. When you get to this crypt, you're going to see there's an entrance into the crypt down below, and you're going to go in there. Now you should be warned there's a bunch of enemies that do like poison and some annoying stuff here, so I recommend using one of your spirit summons to help you here and just try deal with these guys or lure them out to the entrance because they're really annoying. When you have killed everything in the room, you can go to this door at the back here and go lift it and open it up, and you'll see there's a chest inside that you will be getting the Meteoric Ore blade. The Meteoric? Am I even saying that right? Now this weapon has a different Ash of War, though we're not going to be using it. It does kind of have a gravitational pull where it kind of stabs the ground, and after like a second or two, it summons everything in around that circle and damages it and brings it closer towards you. I don't think it's the greatest weapon to use on its own, but if you use it as a second-handed weapon while Moonveil is your main weapon, it actually works really well. Now what I like about it is you have very fast attacks. You have the two weapons. You can press the, it's kind of like your shield blocking ability to do like multiple attacks with both weapons at the same time, so do like really hardcore damage. But when you do your Ashes of War button, you can still do the Moonveil kind of like slices, the either like the horizontal swipe with your light attack or the straight up down attack with your heavy attack version of that with your sword sheath. And you can do it really quickly, and it does a lot of damage depending on how much intellect or intelligence, your character has. I also find this setup to be really great when you have a bunch of enemies with shields and you just do the slash because it just goes right through their shields and you don't even have to worry about them. So it just makes life a whole lot easier for enemies like this. And because it's so fast and you can use those double attacks, and there is an extra bonus to this build because both of these weapons have 50% blood loss increase. So when you're hitting enemies enough times, they're going to proc their blood loss like meter, and then boom, their health is just going to take like a huge dip in percentage based like health, and they're going to hurt quite a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. I hope you're willing to try it out and see how it is. Honestly, I'm actually respecking into this right now because this is just too much fun, and this is what I'm going to be playing as now on. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks so much for watching.